Well, I did the countdown. It didn't work. Welcome to RobMotive Monday Alive at 5. And I saw a question on there as I quickly glanced over at the screen. Will Rob be on time today? Richard, I am early. It is, by my calculations, it's 4:57. That makes me 3 minutes early. So the answer to your question is no, I will not be on time. I shall be early today. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. Let's get some announcements out of the way right away. First of all, I do have 2 additional channels. RobMotive FST, all about my 2020 Toyota Tundra. Make sure you check that out. Like it, subscribe to it, watch it. I would appreciate it. Secondly, RobMotive JT. That's all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator and other Jeep Gladiator content. It's not so specific. Check that out, RobMotive JT. Again, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be awesome. Some discounts for you guys if you're interested. We have a Sprint Booster discount, $10 off, discount code RobMotive. It's sprintboostersales.com. Make your truck, car faster, quicker. Quicker is probably the right word. Make it accelerate faster. Get rid of that lag. It will completely transform your vehicle. And they have units for all kinds of different vehicles. Tough Skins, discount code RobMotive. They'll give you 10% off. I believe it's RobMotive 10. But the discount codes are all down below, so you can check them out. Then we have Sparks Parts, RobMotive, 5% off. Awesome over there. And there are others. So any I might have missed, check them out. They're down below. To save you a little bit of money while you're sprucing up that Tacoma or Tundra or whatever you might drive. I've got some stuff coming from Tough Skins for the new truck, which, by the way, if you didn't know, I got a new truck. The Blue Unicorn is gone. It has ascended or descended or gone nowhere, whatever you might believe. I don't know, but it's no longer with us. I am loving the new truck. I got to say, whatever Toyota has done with it, they have improved it. I have some videos coming out talking about that, so I'm not going to get deep into it, but let's just say I think it's probably the best model for the Tacoma that Toyota has put out yet, I think. So check them out. Like I said, there'll be videos coming out on just exactly what I mean by that. Some people have asked me, why'd you get rid of the Blue Unicorn? Why'd you get rid of the TRD off-road? You've downgraded. Why did you downgrade? You see, that's all a matter of perception. From a business standpoint, which this is for me, this is what I do, this is how I feed myself. Water, not sponsored. So for me to have a lower trim level to start with is actually an upgrade for what I do. You see, if you go out, and it's funny because a lot of people, when I talked about trading out the truck, bringing something else to the channel, mentioned that or thought that maybe I was going to get the TRD Pro or I was going to get the, Trail Edition, whatever it is with all the junk and stuff on it. But you see the problem with those, they're awesome vehicles, but they have all the junk and stuff on them. I didn't want all the junk and stuff. We have an interloper. Look, here she is. Look, there she is right there. She's coming.
Yay. I made it. How long have you worked?
I've been on for like an hour already.
Have you really?
Oh, no. Anyway, Krista has joined us, and now she's telling me what to do and where to go, as
usual.
does.
As usual.
So,
you
welcome.
Should know already.
Welcome, honey. It's glad to have you.
It's glad to have me.
It is.
Well.
It's glad to have you.
It's glad to be here then.
I'm going to have a sip, so you just go ahead and take on over.
Oh, let me have some.
Well, you didn't go ahead and take on over. Dead air, dead silence. You're supposed to be like my co-host. You know, like Johnny Carson's Ed McMahon. You know, everything I say, you're supposed to giggle and laugh at. Can you do that? I guess not. Anyway, Krista has joined us. There it was. There was the cackle. Krista has joined us this evening. Let's see. It looks like, wait a minute. Let me see what I've got going on here.
Okay, you got
Oops, I must scoot over.
Please.
There we go. Okay.
Goodness.
Let's see. Where was I? We were talking about the new truck. Do you like the new truck? The new SR5 Toyota Tacoma? You see,
cool.
and it's much easier to say. When I
pretty
talk
cool.
about it, I don't have to say it's a 2020 TRD off-road manual transmission.
Blah,
Now
blah.
it's just a 2021 Toyota SR5. That's it. That's all I have to say.
There you go.
Or
Simple.
I guess I left out the Tacoma part, but it just makes it easier to describe. And maybe we'll start calling it the gray unicorn. Not yet. It's pretty common right now. I got to say that is going to change.
It sounds like a lot of people have that color. It is a really cool color. And I'm envisioning what I think it could look like.
And what are you envisioning?
If you follow my lead, it'll look awesome.
Oh, with the pink accents you suggested?
Oh,
hey, no swearing.
Heck no. It's your
swearing.
fault.
Jeez, I can't even get her to keep it PG. I guess that would be PG.
That is.
Anyway, let's get to some comments on here. We have M. Jones. He thumbed up. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that, buddy. By the way, Mark left a comment the other day, and he said something about helping with the analytics or something like that, and it went right over my head. I had no idea what he meant was he left a comment that helps with the analytics. It just happened to be this helps with the analytics comment. I had no idea what he was talking about. Somebody else, can I say?
Someone else
pointed it out. And I'm like, oh, duh, I get it now. So thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. You can ignore the, it happens. What can I say?
He says that a lot.
Richard,
I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, I do. Richard, he didn't think I was going to be on time. Shows he doesn't know. He doesn't even know. I was 3 minutes early.
I'm usually late.
3 minutes early.
I used to be punctual. Now I'm just whatever.
Just a punk.
I'm a punk. And I live with it.
Just a punk.
Just live with it.
Let's see. Chad Cronat says, howdy, Rob. What's up? Chad, how you doing there, buddy? Just hanging out with you guys. Midnight Sun Films PR says, hi, Rob. Congrats for your new Tacoma. Love that color. Thank you very much. And as Krista mentioned, that seems to be a really popular color. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would say probably, man, like 99% of the people that have responded to it, and there have been a lot. That video has gotten a lot of views. Have all said that they have the magnetic gray metallic.
Their son has it. Their wife has it. Everybody
their sisters,
has it.
brothers,
uncles,
cousins, wife's friend has
great
it.
grandparents.
I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
M. Jones says, Rob, late. The commute from the garage to the orifice is a nightmare.
Yeah, it usually takes about an hour.
It can be. And you notice we are actually in the office area. Well, this isn't the office, really. It's just the upstairs. But we're in the garage is the office. But we are in this.
All this stuff needs to be in the garage.
In this area because of the insect scare last Monday. Krista, after we got done,
so you're still spazzing out about
she told me how terrified she was.
I'd forgotten all about it.
That happened, and she would prefer if we did it in a more controlled environment, a little bit more safe, other than a cockroach that might crawl down the wall once in a while. You remember that happened on a live stream.
I will let you guys all know that he is a scaredy cat.
That's not true.
She forgot all about
first.
No, you said let's get out of here.
Who pointed out there was a wasp flying around?
Well,
I continued, soldiered through, but
you didn't know. That's why. As soon as you knew, you were spazzing out.
And then out of the
come on, you guys, tell me I'm wrong.
Out of the corner of my eye, every 2 seconds, what do I see?
You're so full of it. He's full of it.
Let's see. The Kelly. I'm ready to hear the logic behind the choice of getting a two-wheel drive. Who said it was a two-wheel drive? I'm going to address what drivetrain it is. Now, you guys are so observant. Somebody out there commented that there was no 4x4 emblem on the tailgate. Well, that's true. There's also no V6 emblem on the tailgate, and there's no SR5 badges on the sides of the truck either. So, what can I say? But I have a video coming out about that, the Kelly. Just stay tuned. I can't scoop myself. I mean, what am I going to say, Jimmy Pham says, hi. Hi, Jimmy. How are you? I hope you are well this evening. And then I lost my spot. Chad Cronat says, hello, Krista. How are you doing? Love the new mod on your Jeep.
Why, thank you. I'm doing good. I love it too. Love it.
There's a dog under me. Go on. What are you doing? Well, he becomes such a pest when we're doing this. It's like, hey, I'm here. I'm a 3-year-old, and I want some attention.
No, he's a 2-year-old. I want attention.
He wants attention. I don't know what his deal is. But anyway, that mod came out really well, and that was very simple. And if you don't know what he's talking about, it's the light ring that goes behind the spare tire on the Jeep Wrangler. You got to check that video out. It's at RobMotive JT. It's the first one. It's new today. And that came out really, really well. Let's see. Where was I? Krista Chad says, please give Rob a thumbs up. Yes, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be really cool. We only have 11. There's 33 people on here. I don't know. Let's see. Sabath Korn. Louis, if you don't get out from under there, I'm going to step on you. Says, hi, Rob. Congratulations. And then it jumped like, oh, there it is. Congratulations on your 2021 SR5 taco. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Gotta say, I love it.
What is the wasp under the desk now?
Look at him. I think he's the wasp today. Where was I? Let's see. Midnight Sun Films PR. Hi, Krista, Rob. Do you know who bought your Voodoo Blue old Tacoma? I don't. And it's still listed on the dealer's website, but there have never been pictures of it. And I drove by there on Saturday, I think it was. No, Sunday. I didn't see it. So I don't know if it's sold, if it's not sold. I'm guessing it's sold, but no one has contacted me. One person did contact me, and they said that it was a son, I guess. He said his mother looked at it along with 3 other vehicles. She's trying to decide, but she said she liked it. So maybe she went back and bought it. I don't know. And before I forget, my mother, hi, Mom. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Mom. Hi, fam. Hi, everybody.
I was supposed to mention to the guy at Starbucks.
Oh.
My mother really appreciated you giving her the extra fruit in her drink. She's been talking about it for days. She made me promise to announce it.
Many reminders to make sure
I mentioned it on this live stream. So if you're out there, I don't know your name, we will call you Starbucks guy. She really appreciated that. That was very nice of you.
Yes, it was.
Let's see. By the way, he knows about the channel and everything else. So let's see. Where am I? Congratulations.
No, you missed some.
Do you
There's
know?
some up there.
Please give Rob a thumbs up. I got that.
Okay.
M. Jones says, if Krista is a cohort,
co-host,
then she probably needs a second vehicle.
Exactly. The Tundra is mine.
You know, Mark,
that's what I've been saying all along.
There's something called
he just is, still fantasizing that it's his, but it's really mine.
There's something called the man code, and you are violating it.
You give me this man code, and I'm going to give you something else.
You are violating it heavily right now.
I'm going to heavily violate
that you live in a different country and all, but
I thoroughly enjoy.
It's universal. The man code is worldwide, so that's no excuse.
Guys,
I'm just
seriously.
Richard Schultz says, have you put the Sprint booster on yet? No, I have not put it on yet. I am trying to establish a baseline, just driving it the way it is. I really haven't done much of anything to it yet, a little bit, but nothing that affects drivability or anything. So I'm going to do it soon. There's no way it wouldn't go on the truck. I mean, it's going to go on. You can bank on that. And speaking of bank, we have a super chat.
Man, you hurt my ears.
$9.99. Daniel, thank you very much, buddy. And that is a cool little sticker you got there. That reminds me of Krista sitting in her chair.
It says, go, Krista.
That was easy.
Oh, my God.
Go, Krista.
Where does it say that?
That was easy.
Right there.
Oh, well, you hit it right because that's exactly what it reminds me of.
That's awesome.
Let's see. Dan says, going to start it off again. I'm not sure what you mean there, but thank you for the super chat. It's very nice of you, bud. Let me go backwards here. Let's see. Where was I? M. Jones says, I think you're on top chat. No, I'm on live chat. I actually remembered. I've been remembering the last several videos, or live streams. So that's pretty good for me. Daniel says, "Howdy, guys! You got the same color as my off-road. Congratulations, Daniel. You have excellent taste, I must say. Now, there's no particular reason I would say that, but I'm just saying he has excellent taste in truck colors.
Alrighty.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because he has magnetic gray, just
Metallic.
like I do. Well, yeah, just like I do. So he's awesome. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Let's see. Ang says, hello, Rob, Ms. Krista, and all. Louis, he said hello to you too.
And all. Yeah, he's right here.
Let's see. He goes on to say, on the way home, listening as a podcast today. Well, I appreciate that, buddy.
Awesome.
Awesome to have you listening. Check out the old Angster. He doesn't go by that probably, but Ang is the name. The channel is Ang. Check him out. Josh Maple, any idea of a lift choice yet for the SR5? Wait a minute. Oh. We have another. Are you ready?
That one just fell apart.
Sorry, Richard. I feel like I let you down, but
super chat.
It's live. I can't go back and edit it. Thank you very much. $10 from Richard. You're awesome, buddy.
You're
and again,
awesome.
Really do appreciate that. That's like 2 nights worth of dinners right there for me. She can't eat, but I'm just saying. Thank you very much, buddy. Where was I? I was talking about, let's see, Josh Maple. Any idea of a lift choice yet for the SR5? I am looking. I really want to go with something different. I don't want to go with the Ready Lift again, not for any particular reason. I just want something different to try out. So I've been bouncing around all kinds of different things. I'm still looking. I have a little bit of time. I'm not in a huge hurry to lift it, although I am in a huge hurry to lift it because I like it lifted.
Yeah, it is kind of strange getting in there, and it's like, oh.
I feel like I'm riding around in a lowrider now.
Yes.
I mean, I really do. It's that much lower than my other truck was. Let's see. John Fletcher. Mine is Blazing Pearl Blue, an awesome color. Ooh. I had that in one a little while back. I like it because you don't see many of them. Nope. Guess that makes me a leader of the pack and not like everyone else. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah,
I'd agree with that. And it's an awesome color. Like I say, I had it. I think it was that color in that was my second Toyota Tacoma, I think, back in the day. And by the way, it just dawned on me, the new Blue Crush, I think they're calling it, color that they have for the Tacoma, I had that color on my first Toyota Tacoma. If it wasn't the same, it was very, very close. It just dawned on me when you mentioned that. I had that color way back. So, let's see. Where was I? Jimmy Pham says, I just snagged a 1-pound burger. Jimmy, why do you guys do this to me? I'm sitting here. I'm starving to death. My sustenance right now is this. Not sponsored. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. I want something to eat. I think I'm going to get me a burger tonight. No eggs, no bacon, burger time.
No.
Burger time.
Kentucky Fried.
No, that's too greasy, man. I'm
Kentucky
not that
Fried.
hungry.
We haven't had it. We haven't had it in like
we'll have it
3
tomorrow
months.
Night.
Tomorrow night we're doing something else.
That's right. So that's why I said it. Richard, he finger crossed. I think that's what that is. A finger cross. I believe that's what that is.
I don't know.
Walter, nice to see a little C, and you too, Rob. Thanks, Walter. You know, I feel underappreciated as it is. We have 34 people on here and only 17 likes. I mean,
ouch.
You know, it's like half the people on here don't even like us. It's probably her fault. That's the way I'm going to look at it. When the likes don't match the people on, it's because of her. That's what I'm saying. It can't be because of me. I'm just saying. Thanks, Krista. Let's see. Daniel says, go, Krista. And that's the little icon he put on there, which is pretty cool. You can get those little stickers. They're not free, by the way, but that's how he got it. He did the super chat thing and did the super sticker. Did you know that? You can do that? They have stickers, I guess. I just saw that tonight. I'd forgotten about it, but you can do that and get a little sticker thing over there. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Let's see. Where was I? Scott Wickham. My Toyota is an SR with no badges, but still a 4x4. Awesome. Now, do you have manual windows or do you have roll-up windows?
Manual or roll-up are the same thing.
Well, he knows what I mean. Electric or manual. Automatic
or manual.
I'm moving on. You've disrupted my whole train of thought.
So Daniel is saying, I'm going to start it off again.
Going to start it off again. I got you. I understand what you're saying. I just can't read. That's all.
Interpret.
Interpret. That's better. Dylan Milborn. Hi, Dylan. How are you, buddy? Dylan says, what is the difference in the amount you sold the Tacoma versus what the dealer has it listed for? What you really want to know is how much can you grab that truck for? That is going to be covered in an upcoming video. I'm not going to scoop myself because then why would you watch the video?
Exactly.
So that will be coming up. So if you're interested in that, I will disclose that down the road here a little bit. Scott Sherrill, what do you think? Cheryl. Scott Terrell. He's waving. He's doing this business. And how you doing? How you doing? Daniel says, start donations.
Yep.
Well, it's very nice of you.
Yes.
Scott says, what up, Ang? What's up, buddy? Midnight Sun Films PR says, go on, buddies. You have a super chat.
He's lost that high octave now.
Oh, I'll do it again. If there another one pops up, you can bet I'll do it.
I have to plug my ears.
I'm going to do it right at your ears.
He's got a pretty high-pitched voice, really.
I do not. What are you talking about?
When you do that.
My voice is very manly. Richard says, what size are the factory tires? I believe they're a 245, I'm guessing. 245, 65, R16. They're teeny tiny tires.
They are.
They're like
you
this
look at
big.
his tires now next to my tires, and it's like they look like toys.
It's not very nice.
They look like
I don't
toy
dog your
tires.
orange pumpkin Jeep.
Oh, please. You're jealous of my
Daniel says, raining in SoCal. Can you believe it? Yeah, I know. You guys have that atmospheric river.
You guys need it, though.
It's going to rain there for months. I would invest in an ark if I were you. I'm just saying. Or start building one. I don't know.
Wow.
Dennis R. We really like the color of the new SR5. Can't wait to see it with the orange highlights. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm not sure if I'm sold on the highlights or not. That was her idea.
And your mom's.
Oh, and mother's.
Mother
wanted that as well.
That color with orange is going to rock.
I caved. I was going to go red. I was all ready to go red.
You already have red.
On what?
The Tundra.
The Tundra is not magnetic gray metallic. It's black.
So it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You got to change it up.
Matters to me.
You have to change it up.
No, you don't.
You do. I think it's going to look really good.
Let's see. Richard Choate says, was a thumb up. Oh, I got you. It kind of looked like a fingers crossed to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't
Didn't
tell.
it? I don't know.
I wasn't sure what was going
on. Walter says, I'm excited to see what exhaust you try. So am I. I got to do some looking. There's actually, I think Running for Tacos has one that I have an interest in. So I got to go back and check them out again. I am looking at one that's like underneath the truck. I had cut the other one off. It was a TRD exhaust. I cut it off to get it up above and to make room for the spare tire. Probably going to have to do something like that with the new truck because it's going to have bigger tires too.
Yeah.
Just not sure what size yet. That's I don't know. I haven't decided. I want to keep the tires and the wheels as light as possible. And I want to make that different from the other truck because they were relatively heavy and you could feel that in the truck. So I want to keep everything nice and light. So I'm thinking about going with 16s, but still with a decent sized tire. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. I'm excited. Scott Wickham says, everything is automatic, windows and locks. Okay. I wasn't sure. I think they have what they call a tradesman model, which is everything manual, including the windows, or at least they used to. I don't know if they still do. Maybe they don't. You remember the old roll-up windows?
Oh, yes. Manual locks.
What I
manual
want to know is
windows.
how many of you people out there had 8-track tape players or cassette players
I did.
in your vehicles? What did you have?
Oh, what was it? It was the Sunbird, I think, was it?
No, what did you have? Cassette or 8-track?
Oh, I've
Probably
had
cassette.
both.
Really?
Yes.
My parents had 8-track. I had
I've
cassette.
had both.
I never owned a cassette.
one
I mean,
inter-
an 8-track.
It's one interesting thing because my Jeep doesn't have a CD. You can't play CDs.
No, not many
Not
of them do
anymore.
anymore. Not the new ones.
No.
My Tacoma
It's
doesn't.
all automated now through your phone,
Right.
or you're stuck with the radio or
files.
satellite. But
No more floppy discs or
floppy disks, CDs,
no
music,
more CDs
CDs.
to shine. You know what happens if you're out in the wilderness, your truck breaks down, you want to use one of those old CDs to kind of flash signals to get attention, reflections.
And where are you broken down?
In the wilderness. Because I'm in the wilderness a lot.
Sorry, you're hoping the animals are going to help you?
Never mind. You obviously don't understand.
I do understand.
Ryan and Uwasada. Aloha, Rob. And will you retain blacked out badges on your Tacoma? Some are gone already. I don't know yet. I got to say, when I rebadged the Voodoo Blue before I traded it in, it looked kind of sharp with that Tacoma badge on the side and the decal I put on the side, the off-road
not as
TRD
clean.
badge.
In my opinion, it's not as
it
clean.
It really did look kind of cool. So,
but that's my opinion.
I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's still up in the air. But some have disappeared already. There's a video coming up on that, but not solely on that. Let's see. Everything is automatic. Joe Pinto. I had a Pinto. It was a Pinto station wagon. Huh? How nerdy is that? It was even the kind that had the wood on the side.
I was going to ask. It had the panels.
It was green. It had the wood on the sides.
Ew.
It was a manual transmission.
No, wait. Was it a khaki green, though? Like a dark?
Oh, no. It was ugly green.
A bright
green? The whole thing was ugly. I wanted it because it was fun. Those. It was fun to drive for about 3 minutes, and then
I can't even imagine how.
Let's see. Joe says, howdy.
Howdy.
Rod.
I love it.
What?
Yes.
What? Joe, I'm offended. You don't even know who I am, man. I'm going to just correct that. Howdy, Rob. How's the clarity of your rear view camera? It's not bad, but it's not great. The Jeep rear view camera is actually better. It's funny you bring that up because I had noticed that. My Jeep Gladiator rear view and her Jeep Wrangler rear view is much clearer than what's in the Toyota Tacoma. I don't know. I mean, I can see out of it, but still not the same,
Did you wipe it off?
No. Maybe, yeah, I got to check that. Maybe it has a cover over it.
It might have a cover over it. It might be covered in
dirt.
dirt.
Boy, wouldn't I be dumb if it had like that film over it. To be continued. To be continued. M. Jones says, didn't that video come out today just 16 minutes ago? It could have. It's very possible. Everyone after this live stream, of course, should check out. See, it might have. By the way, I don't know if I ever announced this. I did change the release times of the videos. Monday through Friday is 5 p.m. Saturday is 2 p.m. and Sunday is 11 a.m. That's what the schedule is going to be. I did that, frankly, because that's when most of my viewers are online, and that's when the YouTube metrics said I should be releasing. So that's why I did it. And obviously, I want the most exposure I can get for the videos I put out. Mm-hmm. That's why I did it. It's a business move.
A business decision.
And if I did have one person comment, and they said, I really miss your morning videos. And I responded, well, skip a day. I hate to say that. I hate to see anybody skip a video, but skip a day and then just start the next morning with that last day's video and carry on like that. And you'll have a morning video, right?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Of course it does.
Sure. Yep.
Let's see. M. Jones, I read. Richard Choate says, a lot more off-the-line power with small tires. Yeah, and it's not going to be weighted down. I mean, those tires weigh a lot. So Phil Huggins says, hi, Philip. Hi. How you doing? Daniel Valdez, excited for the upcoming mods. Really enjoyed your channel. Is there something you really miss from old that the new one is missing? maybe the 3D camera, that was nice to be able to pull up against stuff, but I so rarely do pull up against stuff that it really doesn't matter, but I'll miss it when I do. Like pulling up in front of my house beside the landscaping, you can see exactly where you were. I miss that. Or I will miss that. That's probably about it. The manual a little bit. I mean, I do get the urge to drive the manual. I've had the truck for about a week or something like that. I do miss the manual, as clunky and as loosey-goosey as it is, but I do like driving manuals. So, but that's about it, really. Pat Healy. Pat Healy. We are about to get a bunch of snow tomorrow here in Colorado. Oh, I pity you so much.
Awesome.
Actually, I missed the snow for the 3 seconds that it'd be fun to go out and rip around in it in the Tacoma. Other than that, I don't miss it.
I miss it.
Run Forest says Wilderness Walmart parking lot. Exactly.
Yes.
Philip Huggins says, love the SR5. Thank you. Appreciate that. Walter says, have you been looking at Borla or Magnaflow? I haven't been looking at any others other than whatever the one is that Running for Tacos carries. I've not been focusing on that right now. It's not a priority for me. There's other
not
things.
An immediate.
No, there's other things I'm looking at.
Yeah.
John Fletcher, 78 El Camino 8-track. There you go. Ours was a Ford Maverick. I'm not talking about the truck, and this is why I'm tainted with this Ford Maverick mini truck, because we had a Ford Maverick. It's a car. It was a little car, and it played an 8-track. 78 El Camino 8-track. One of my first tapes was Boston, Don't Look Back. I think my parents might have had that tape as well. I think that was like a universal. They may have given that tape to the people that bought the car. I don't know, because I believe I can picture the label on the front of the 8-track tape. I don't know. That's awesome. Funny, though. Sean Tanner, the only difference I could find between 22 SR and SR5 were SR has no silly chrome or interior bits. I've heard that, yes. Steel wheels, yes. And body matched bumpers. Maybe I should have gotten an SR. I don't know. There's got to be more than that. I hope there's more than that. If not, I didn't do enough research. Richard Choate says 8-track, cassette, and CDs. Yep. Been exposed to them all. Had 2 of them myself.
Yep.
Philip A. Huggins says, try the Ice Beamer wide view
curve mirror.
You
can, your side mirror.
The IC Beamer. I don't know. I have to look. I'm not familiar with it. Chad Cronat says, my 1980 Trans Am still has the factory 8-track in it.
That's
manual
awesome.
Windows and locks.
Oh.
Don't you hate those manual windows and locks, though? I mean, after driving a more modern vehicle that has that stuff in it, I assume your Tacoma does. Don't you hate that? That would drive me nuts. Cranking that window.
Yeah, but that's an awesome car. You have got an awesome
especially
car.
In that car with its gigantic windows. I mean, if they're not like, that's a work. It always was a workout. I had a Camaro.
I'd live with that. I would live with that very easily.
Let's see. Tana Bailey says, hello, Krista and Rob.
Hi,
Tana, how you doing? And speaking of Tana, I missed a comment right off the bat. John Bailey. Didn't I miss that? I did miss it. John says, howdy, Rob and Krista. Maybe she'll be here. Ta-da. I'm still digging the new SR5 you got. I can't talk my wife, Tana, into the SR5 for replacement for my wrecked TRD Sport. She says, get another TRD Sport. You got to look at it this way. All right. I assume they're going to give you a check of some sort. Now, you could take part of that check because it's less money for an SR5. Go buy an SR5 and then use the difference for mods. So it's a win-win. I'm just saying, Tana. I'm just saying. Let's go back down to where I was. Now I got to find it because I had to go back to the top. There it is. Tana says, hello, Krista and Rob. I read that one already, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Okay. But hi, Tana. How are you? Walter says, I'll miss the color the most. In my opinion, it was a very nice color. The Voodoo Blue was awesome. I love that color.
It's a unique color.
But there are negatives to that. I mean, you can't go anywhere, especially me, because, I'm so well known. But you can't go anywhere when people recognize, or the truck is like a beaming beacon. Everybody sees it. And I've had people that have sent me messages that said, hey, I was here, I was there, I saw you driving here or there. I mean, with the magnetic gray metallic, I will blend more into the scenery than I did before, at least for a while. Anyway, what are you laughing about? What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
I don't know about her.
Nothing.
Mumphy says, howdy, Rob and Krista. Hope your day is going well. Mumphy, my day is going well. Mumphy, by the way, just had a little giveaway on his channel. If you didn't enter, you missed it. But he has a channel. It's called Mumphy. Pretty easy to find.
Check him out.
There you go. Daniel Moulier. I'm doing that again.
A 4 and 8 track.
I had a 4 and 8 track Muns. I don't know what that means.
I'm not
I know what you mean by 4 and 8 track.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the months means.
Muns.
I don't know what that is. Let's see. John Fletcher says, how many times have you stomped your left foot down on the missing clutch pedal? That is funny. I have done that about 5 times. I know because I'm paying attention to it. I've gone to hit the clutch, especially when I'm backing out of the garage. I used to go and shift into reverse. I had the 3D camera all around me. And of course, I would be pushing the clutch when I did that. That's when I've done it the most. When I'm going to back out of the garage, I go to push. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. So it's funny that you bring that up. It definitely has happened.
That's funny.
Walter says, I don't really see Voodoo Blue tacos around. I saw one today. Let's see. It's going to be on the RobMotive channel. I was out cruising around. In the new magnetic gray metallic SR5, and I saw one. You'll have to check out the video to see what trim level it was and all that stuff, but I did see a Voodoo Blue today. It was not my truck, by the way. Well, it couldn't be mine. I mean, I don't have a Voodoo Blue anymore. It's not the truck formerly known as mine. Richard says, I like manual windows. What? Why would you like manual windows? I don't understand. Who likes manual? Because it's work. Right now, I can just go
lazy,
and the window goes
lazy,
and it's typically faster than you could roll it down. And eventually, with a manual window, the track gets dirty. It's just a pain.
Really?
I never liked
think
it.
the computerized automated parts for an automatic window are going to be okay?
They're self-cleaning. It's part of the system. There's a little guy down in there. And he's going, just like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tana says, no. Then he would be working on the truck all the time. Well, you're supposed
That's
to.
That's what I was laughing at.
You're supposed to work on it with him. You see, it's a bonding opportunity for you guys. I mean, you could be out there.
Now, as long as you work well together.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to get along. So let's assume you do. You're out there working well, like Krista and I. We work. Never mind. You're right. Just go buy a TRD Sport. Forget about it. Tim Latour says, sup, Rob? The real question I've been wondering is, how many times has your wife rolled her eyes when you say, I'm going to the dealership?
Every time, multiple times.
Tim. That was easy.
Like, it's been like 50 times.
You know what?
I just during the course of our marriage.
That Tim is Canadian and Christian, and I can't understand a word you're saying.
However,
you must not be speaking American.
Function?
I still don't even know what you mean.
Nice.
She won't even go to the dealership with me anymore,
no.
Tim. She won't. I asked her last time if she
The only time I go to the dealership is when I'm getting a car.
See how selfish that is? I'm supposed to go there and wait. You know what? The next vehicle you get, I'm not being involved. I'm going to sit home.
Yeah, you will.
I'm going to crochet.
You can't stand it. You have to go. You can't stand it.
You're right.
He has to go. He loves He loves dealerships.
You're right.
He could hang out there for hours.
Yeah, they do. It's that new car smell that just permeates the entire atmosphere. The salesmen all scurrying around. It's a great environment.
I prefer to just do everything on the phone and then just go sign paperwork, pick it up, and leave.
Ever done that?
Yes, I have. When I got my CRV.
Daniel says 4-track 1968 Opel Kadett. awesome.
Ooh.
8-track in a 77 SS 396 El Camino with cowl induction. You've had some pretty cool cars, bud. That's
Yeah,
awesome. Do you
no
still have any
kidding.
of them or no? Philip says Voodoo Blue is the best and hardest to get stolen. Yeah, pretty hard to hide it, that's for sure.
For sure.
John Bailey says, you are also still setting the park.
Are you also?
You are also still. I am, but I do that anyway. I find that if there's a handbrake, I always set it. It doesn't matter. I do it in her Jeep. I do it in my Jeep. I do it now in the new Tacoma.
I do it.
It's just something I do. So, yes, I've always done that, though. That's not really because of the manual.
No.
For me. Pat Healy. I will never get rid of my Cavalry Blue. Awesome color. Love that color.
Mm-hmm.
Taco, how come you didn't get an access cab this time to switch it up? I've had an access cab. It was horrid.
It is.
Love the look of them. Gorgeous truck.
Yep.
Hate the interior.
Yep.
The back part. You can't haul anybody back there. It's horrible.
I sat in one. Which one did you have? You had something that was
I only had one black access cab.
Yeah, and I had to sit in the back of that. And man,
she was a bad girl that day. She was being punished. Let's see.
You're so full of crap. It's not comfortable back
Run
there.
Forest says, Rob, don't doubt the beans. Bad things happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Daniel says, Muntz was the manufacturer and the inventor of 4- and 8-track systems.
Muntz. Oh.
I learned. You mean, like you knew that.
That
you
name.
Didn't know that. Mr. Munz is what you were thinking of,
No,
the guy on Instagram.
No, I'm not.
I did not know that. So you have educated me today. Thank you very much. I feel somewhat more intelligent than I did before this live stream actually started.
0.0001%.
No one asked you. Walter says, did you wash the unicorn before trading it in? Sort of. I kind of wiped it down with
sort of
a bottle of soapy water and a cloth. It wasn't that dirty to begin with, so. But I did not break out a hose and all that. No. Mark says, did you transfer the Sprint booster to the new truck? Not yet, but I will be. It's a must. I think if you own a Tacoma, you have to put a Sprint booster on it. I just don't know why anybody wouldn't. It's just that awesome. But, you know. Richard Choate says, they don't go out. They don't go out. Is he talking about us? I'm not sure what he's talking about.
I lost it. Must be another comment somewhere.
Tana Bailey says, Krista is my spirit animal. I absolutely love her.
That's awesome.
That's gross.
That's
awesome. You have no idea. As soon as the camera goes off, it's like a completely different person.
No, what you see is what you get. This is me.
Run Forest says, beans. Next time you get wait a minute. Next time you need a vehicle.
What's wrong with
I can't even see. Next time you need a vehicle, come on up to Virginia IA and take a big bearded mountain man with you. LOL. I have a very large beard, and I can tell you she's not a beard fan. So to you, that might be a positive. I don't know what else to say. Walter says, the salesman. Yes, the salesman. Actually, I have a pretty good salesman. Roger, by the way, let's give him a plug. If you're looking for any Toyota, he works at Bird Ogden. His name is Roger DeSuze, I believe. Not sure if I'm getting that right. But he does an awesome job.
Rogelio.
Yes, Rogelio. It's Rogelio. Rogelio.
It's Rogelio.
He goes by Roger because people like us are too ignorant to pronounce it right, I guess.
Sorry.
Anyway, he does a great job. Check him out over there. Daniel says, I do not still have them. I bet you wish you did. It'd be worth a lot of money right now if they were in good shape. Dennis, he's triple thumbs up. And which, by the way, if you haven't hit the thing that looks like this, please do. It helps out the channel. It improves the algorithms for YouTube. It's very nice of you to do that.
Yes.
Joe says, my wife won't go to the dealer with me either. What is it? It's a perfect bonding experience for the husband and wife unit.
It's a perfect bonding experience for you. For the person, experience for the buyer and the seller.
That's Canadian.
That is
for
it.
Experience.
And then the buyer and the financier, and that is it. Yeah. And then the buyer and the finisher. And then maybe by then you get out of there.
Country Taco times 2. Or buy 2. Howdy, Rob and Krista. Happy RobMotive Monday, everyone. Awesome new truck. Welcome to the Magnetic Gray Brotherhood. There's another, you see.
There you go.
I cannot express to you how many people have Magnetic Gray Metallic. It's amazing.
That's
B-Money
pretty
says,
awesome.
you two are awesome.
Yay.
Well, I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Well, sure. Absolutely. What do you...
And thank you very much. Run Forest says, sorry, Rob, that is not a beard. It is an overachieving soul patch. You know, Run Forest.
You are absolutely right.
I had to have this talk with
and
Mark.
I've told him he won't.
I had to have this talk with Mark earlier about the man code. It's universal. It doesn't matter where you live. I'm assuming you're either Canadian or maybe you're American or maybe you're somewhere else.
Maybe you're a doofus.
See the abuse I take even live. But we support each other's facial hair. You know, we don't dog it. We don't compare it. We don't measure it because that's just weird. I'm just saying. Jimmy Pham says, people giving you a hard time. Always, Jimmy. Why is that? I mean, it's like...
I give him a hard time all the time. I thoroughly enjoy myself.
John Fletcher says, Richard Choate, I've had manual window cranks go out. Yes. Sometimes the window falls off the track and then you are not good. I've never heard of that happening with an automatic, though, or an electric. Jimmy Pham, he triple thumbed up. Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy's got the idea. He knows what's going on. John Bailey, he thought better of it, man. He looked across the room. Tana's sitting over there, and he thought, nope, she's reading these comments. I'll just retract. Run Forest, he's laughing out loud, just like a crazy man. I don't know. Chase Best for You says, howdy, Rob and Krista.
How's it going?
How you doing? Good to have you here, buddy. Daniel says, you gave me 2 thumbs up on Instagram. What up with the even number? That's different on Instagram. On here, it's like an off, on, off, on. You know, if you hit it once, it's on. If you hit it again, it goes off. It's not like that on the Instagram. Must have been I really liked the post or something. I don't know. Dan says, I read that. Luke says, Rob, did you get a cover-up tattoo on your right arm? I think you had a spider before. Why did you cover it up? Well, here you go. I'll let you see what I have. There you go. Does anybody know what it is? Isn't it gorgeous? Man, he did a great job.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to ask if anybody knows what it is.
I'm going to be getting one. I'm going to be getting one too, but it's going to be different.
You copy me all the time.
I'm not copying
Look,
you.
it's probably going to be the same exact thing.
No, it's not.
I'll answer that in a minute.
In a minute?
I've lost the spot. Well, probably in less than a minute. Well, maybe a minute and a half. John Bailey, here we go. John's back on. We're going to get the scoop right now. Let's see. I lost the comment. Oh, John says, my wife, otherwise known as Tana. I mean, she does have an identity. She's not just the wife.
My wife.
Oops, I'm breaking the man code. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me start that comment over.
Wait.
That was easy.
John's wife goes with him to the dealership long enough for him to negotiate a price. Then she leaves him there to do the rest. LOL. So do you guys like drive separate cars when you go so she can just bug out when you're done?
Yep.
I'm just curious. Jimmy Pham says, thanks. V-Money says sword. That's partially correct.
Partially.
Chase Pest for You. Triple thumbed up. Thank you very much. Daniel says a dragon.
Yep.
You got it. You got it. Daniel says, I learned from you today. I just thought you were an odd person.
He is.
Oh, I get it. For the thumbs ups. That's very amusing.
But he is.
John Fletcher says, had to put in a new window regulator on my 03 Tacoma because it went out.
Oh.
Well, for God's sake, man, that's 19 years old. What do you expect?
Well, at that point, that's, normal wear and tear.
Half my body's gone out in 19 years. Luke says, hard to tell from the view, but it looks like a Celtic cross from an angle. Either way, the ink looks great. Thank you very much. And you're right. That's what it is. I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Tana says, no, I just dropped the mic. Wait, no, I just drop him off and leave. Haha. Oh, so you strand him. You realize by doing that, subliminally, you are telling him to buy a vehicle no matter what, because he's stranded. You've left him without means of motivation. So now he must buy a vehicle. You see how that works? John's a smart guy. He knows this. Daniel says, a play on words, sir. Yeah, I get it. All right, the tattoo. It is covering up the spider. The spider tattoo started off as a little line with a little spider on it. All right.
It used to be this spider.
That spider.
I had identical spiders, and it was just on a little line, and that was
I wanted it bigger, so I had a cover-up done over that tattoo.
And changed the spider.
Making it bigger, but the person that did it was not the best. She kind of... The spider grew legs. It grew legs. It had like shadowy legs in the background that weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And what do you do after
Parts
the fact?
of the spider were kind of shadowy too.
Yeah. What do you do after the fact? You know, it's not like you can erase it and start over. So I decided I didn't want that anymore. Plus, it used to scare people. People would actually think it was a real spider on my arm. I had a couple of people that actually jumped when they saw it on my arm. I don't know. So I got this. It is a cover up. It covers the spider. I think he did an awesome job. It's a place called Fire and Ice. If you happen to be in the RGV, he did a fantastic job. I wanted it black. I got it black. He put the white highlights in. It is a broken sword from the dragon that supposedly broke it, although you may notice the dragon is a lot smaller than the sword itself, but you get it, right? I picked it out. I helped design it. Actually helped the girl in the shop design it. She did all the work. She was awesome. It's a combination of 2 or 3 different images. So it's kind of a conglomerate of different things, but that's the story. That's the scoop. Let's see. Richard says, tat looks like a helmet, shield, and sword. A helmet, shield. A helmet, shield, and sword. And you see it's bent because my arm is bent. I mean, it's straight down. If I can make it do it. Hard to do on camera. But when my arm skin moves, so does the tattoo, obviously. But it is straight down otherwise. And that's the dilemma we had when we were designing it. It was a long sword. I didn't want it to go below about here, right? So it was a long sword that would have proportionately gone all the way down my arm. I didn't want that. So he decided, the guy that did the tattoo over there, to break the sword. And I thought that's an awesome idea. Let's make it look like it's broken. He drew that part freehand, and which is just a broken part, but still, mine would have been crooked. And that's what he did. So it was cool. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking by it. I don't know. Tana says, hey, I am okay with whatever he decides to buy. He does a great job of negotiating the prices. Poor salesman. There you go.
He does a good job doing that too.
John, it sounds like the SR5 is still in the picture. What I read from that comment is John can buy whatever he wants. If he wants an SR5, get an SR5. That's how I read it. Daniel says, get a taco tat. If Toyota wants to pay me, say, I don't know, cool mill, I might do something like that. But otherwise, I'm not a walking billboard for any company. No. Except my own, of course. Uno says,
get a RobMotive tattoo?
I might. I'm going to put it right on your forehead. Uno says, Roberto and the beautiful Krista, how are you all? I'm doing good. Krista claims to be deaf. I don't know. V-Money says, awesome symbolism. I like it. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Chase Best for You says, dropped in. Gotta go for now. Monday eggs, and I'm going out tonight. I'm not doing
Kentucky Fried.
Had mine this morning. Enjoy your evening. I'll be sure to watch full episode later tonight. Thank you very much. And thank you for stopping in. I really do appreciate that.
Have a good one.
Luke says, looks great. That sure is a lot of work and detail. 6.5 hours. It was my threshold. It was I could not take it any longer. Yeah. It was straight through. I soldiered it out. It was a lot, let me say.
Yeah, I believe it.
Ryanu says, aloha, Rob. What's the theme of your mod for the SR5? Probably pre-runner, I think. It's going to be a pre-runner, I think. Richard Schultz says, Rob needs a taco tat. No. Daniel says, looks like a mushroom. What? I don't see that at all. Tana says, troublemaker. He is
a troublemaker.
See, what you guys can't see is down here in front of us is a piece of paper, and Krista's writing down what I should say.
My hands are right up here, so
she uses her feet. She's very talented.
Yeah. Okay.
Ness 1983. Hello from Harlingen. Hey, Ness, how you doing there, buddy? My taco is supposedly getting in between Wednesday and Friday. The wait is 100% pure torture.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I waited 5 months for mine, bud. Now, I know you were at Bird Ogden, I think. Didn't you tell me you saw the Voodoo Blue Tacoma over there, my old truck? Uno says, well, Krista, now you can definitely sneak out Rob's taco.
I'm going to take it mudding.
Now you can definitely sneak out Rob's taco since it's automatic and take it mudding.
Yeah, I can.
She might not like the shape her Jeep is in when she comes back, because you know what's fair for one.
My Jeep's going to be moved.
Fair for both.
My Jeep's going to be moved.
Run Forest says, Beans, you caught him flexing in the mirror with the new wink. What? My flexing days ended about 20 years ago.
No, not that long ago.
Justin Schultz. Hey, Justin. Long time no see, buddy. Justin says, what's up, bro? Long time. I know. How are you today? By the way, I've been seeing some of Justin's tattoo posts. We've been talking about tattoos. I don't know how long you've been on here, but awesome work for Justin. If you're in his area, and Justin, where are you again? Pennsylvania? Is it Jersey,
yeah.
Pennsylvania?
No, it's Pennsylvania.
You got to check out Justin
where they have
Schultz,
lots
man.
and lots of pierogies.
Yeah, that's right. The pierogies, yes. I remember. But he does fantastic work. I would have had this done by him if I'd have been in his area. Not that the guy that did it did a bad job. I think he did an excellent job. But Daniel says, with that, good night. Stay well, everyone. Daniel, thank you for being on here, buddy. And thank you for the super chat.
That's awesome.
That was awesome. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I hope you have a great night, bud.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Justin says, I've been working on Monday, so I couldn't watch the live. Hey, you got to make that money, bud.
Yep.
El Splendor says, good evening. Good evening. Pittsburgh. There you go. Justin Schultz of Pittsburgh. By the way, it's Graveside Tattoos. Again, if you're in that area, I don't know if there's anybody from Pittsburgh on here, but if you're looking for some ink, you got to check out Justin. His work looks awesome. He does some stellar work. Let's see. Where was I? Justin Schultz says, and thank you. Oh, you're awesome. Hey, you're awesome. Uno says, well, Rob, you did reach the number of subscribers for you to have painted Fred blue. And what's the fun of painting Fred charcoal? I did not. It's already charcoal. It was 50,000 by the end of the year. We still have time to go, but unless something really goes nuts, I can't believe it's going to be there. Uno says didn't reach. There you go. You're right. I didn't, but I think it was the end of the year.
But it's already charcoal.
Who knows what color your hair is? Copper, gold, silver, gray. Probably gray. Richard Schultz says,
a little bit and a little red too.
After the 1st of November, it's SB time. I assume you mean Sprint Booster, and it may be a little bit before that. Again, I'm still kind of not enjoying is not the right word, feeling it out, seeing what it's like without it, because I want the full experience when I put the Sprint Booster on. I've never had it on an automatic. Not on an automatic Tacoma. I have, of course, had it on the automatic Tundra and Krista's Jeep, but not on the Tacoma. And that's going to be very interesting for me to compare that to the manual and see how it is by comparing the two. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
You love it.
I love it. It is so stinking fun.
I think it's awesome. Anyway, we have reached the end of the comments. No, we haven't. We have a Justin Schultz comment. He says, I'm doing a Rob and trading in my taco in a few weeks, but not for another taco. I'm doing the Forerunner. You need it. You've got 2 little girls. I can understand that. Yeah. I think it will work out better with the kiddos. That's what I meant there. I can understand that. Uno says, Krista, you could have done Voodoo Blue for a new hairdo. You'd look so strange. Anyway, that's it. We've been on here for almost an hour. We have reached the end of the comments. I'm starving. I'm going to go get something to eat. We got to go. I appreciate the super chats.
Yes.
From both Daniel and Richard. Thank you guys. You're awesome. I really do appreciate that.
Awesome.
We will see you on the web and next Monday. Philip Huggins says,
Bon nuit.
Bon nuit. Anyway, thanks everybody for being on. I really do appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time
on the web.
Bye.
Bye.